My name is Lisa, a bride-to-be preparing for our wedding with my fiancé, Edison. We live together, and right now, we are filled with happiness. Foo foo foo.
Haha, Lisa, humming a tune? Something good happen?
No, nothing special. Just feeling happy.
Oh boy, at this rate, you're going to be humming forever, huh?
Does that mean you'll make me happy forever?
Not maybe, I definitely will make you happy.
Edison. Thank you.
No, I'm the one who should be saying thanks. Lisa, meeting you, and now getting married to you. I'm really grateful.
No, I should be the one saying thanks. Thank you for marrying me.
Haha, wow, it's almost scary how happy I am.
Yes, let's be happy together forever. This is about Edison. The wedding preparations were going smoothly, and all that was left was to wait for the big day. One day, I had something on my mind that I had been thinking about for a while. Hey, Edison, there's something I've been thinking about.
What's up? Is something bothering you?
No, it's not that. It's just that after we get married, the time spent with our parents will decrease, right? So, I was thinking of going back to my parents' house until the wedding. Is that okay?
Ah, I see. You're absolutely right, I hadn't thought of that at all.
It's not that I don't want to spend time with you or anything.
Haha, I know that. I understand how you feel, and you should definitely spend time with your parents.
Really? Thank you, Edison. I wanted to spend time at my parents' house until the wedding, and when I discussed it with Edison, he agreed right away. When I got ready and went back home, my mother welcomed me.
Oh, welcome back, Lisa. You're earlier than I thought.
It wasn't as busy as I expected. Can I come in?
What are you talking about? This is your home. You can always come back whenever you want.
Thank you. So, I'm home.
Welcome back. I made your favorite parfait, so go wash your hands.
Parfait. Thank you, Mom.
Lisa, you've always loved parfaits since you were little.
Being back home was truly comforting, and I came to realize how wonderful my mother really is now that I'm an adult. Time flew by as I enjoyed spending time with my parents, and before I knew it, the wedding day arrived. And on the day, as we headed to the venue, the wedding is finally here. I might be getting nervous.
Hey, are you sure you're okay?
Edison, aren't your hands shaking?
This is, well, what you call battle shakes.
It's not like we're going off to battle.
No, but, it's like I'm exhilarated, or, how do I put it, my heart is racing.
That's just being nervous. Edison, let's make this a wonderful wedding.
Yeah, let's make it a wedding to remember for a lifetime.
Thus, I joined Edison and we started getting ready for the wedding by changing into our attire. As the guests began to arrive one after another, the thought of the ceremony starting soon made my heart ache with nervousness. And then the ceremony began.
Finally, the exchange of rings. Lisa, you look beautiful.
The ring. I'm glad we chose this one.
Yeah, right. The shine is eternal, and the scratch as it gathers will be the trail we've walked together, right?
That's what the jewelry shop assistant said.
I was so embarrassed at that time, but thinking about it now, it was a nice saying.
Yes, it was. So.
Hold on a second.
What? Sis, why are you wearing a wedding dress?
Sorry to say this, Lisa, but I'm pregnant with Edison's child. So, I'm the one who will marry Edison. Now, step aside.
What? For real? You're pregnant with my child.
Yes, really. Seriously. So, Edison, will you marry me?
Of course. Lisa, sorry. I have to take responsibility and marry Kayla because she's pregnant.
What?
Wait, just a minute. What are you saying? Kayla, you're already married, aren't you?
I didn't say, but I'm already divorced. So, I'm free now, which means it's okay for me to marry.
Divorced? I'm hearing this for the first time.
Never mind that. Edison, give me your hand. There. Put the ring on my finger too.
Yeah, it looks good on you. The size is perfect too. I love you.
What? Just before the ring exchange, Kayla, wearing a wedding dress, appeared. She boldly exposed the affair and, while I was down, even went on to exchange rings and share a vow kiss. Seeing Edison and Kayla smiling together, full of happiness. Stop it already. What are you two thinking? I can't believe this.
Do you even realize what you've done? This is unforgivable.
I had no choice. I got her pregnant. Luckily, Lisa and I haven't registered our marriage yet. It's better now when the wound is still shallow. Anyway, a man has to take responsibility.
That's my Edison. Well said.
That's not the point. Today was supposed to be our wedding day. And you're exchanging rings with my sister. What are you thinking?
What, that? It's no big deal. Just change the bride and everything's solved. It's not hard at all.
Don't be ridiculous.
Ow. Hey, what are you doing pulling my arm like that? The ceremony isn't even over yet. Isn't there a reception to follow?
Stop talking nonsense. The wedding and the reception are obviously cancelled. You two, come here this instant.
Hey, mother-in-law. What are you doing? Let go of me.
Edison and Kayla were taken away by my mother, and the wedding was called off, turning into a dinner party instead. My mother and the others took care of everything else, so I just went home. Then, I decided to let Edison and Kayla know about the reality of thinking they could live happily together. The next day, an irate Edison and Kayla came to my parents' house.
Hey Lisa, what is this about?
Yeah, what do you mean by this?
What's the rush? Did something happen?
Don't act like nothing happened. A notice to vacate our house was delivered.
What did you do?
What do you mean? I just sold the house.
Don't mess around. Why did you sell it on your own? That was the house we bought together, wasn't it?
Bought together? That was only at the time of purchase, right? The house and the loan were both in my name. I sold it because we weren't going to live there anymore.
How could you decide this on your own? Then, give me my share of the sale. That's supposed to be marital property.
Marital? You know, we weren't registered as married, right? Normally, you're not entitled to property division. So no matter how much you cry or scream, you won't get a penny from the sale.
What the hell? Damn! I've been played.
Wait a minute. How can a house sell so quickly, from one day to the next? And, why wouldn't you live in a house you bought?
After what happened, do you think I'd want to continue living in the same house with you too? Besides, I plan to leave after the wedding anyway, so there's nothing strange about it.
Ah, so you had prepared to sell it in advance. Wait, what did you just say?
What do you mean, plan to leave after the wedding? Huh? What are you talking about?
Did you two really think I wouldn't find out? I've known about your affair for a long time. When I revealed the truth I had been hiding, Edison and Kayla were momentarily shaken. But soon enough, they seemed to regain their composure.
That's a lie. Then why go through with the wedding at all? You're just saying random things out of spite, aren't you?
Exactly. The shock at the ceremony, that wasn't an act. Stop with the pointless lies at this point.
Do you even understand the situation you're in? I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. I was shocked that day because I didn't expect you to do something like that at the ceremony. Anyone would be surprised by that.
Well, that might be true, but
But if you really knew, there was no need for a ceremony. Your words are lies. Just empty pride.
Hey, sis, when do you think a person truly feels pain?
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Creepy.
It's when the gap between happiness and misery is the largest. But don't you think the amount of misery one person can legally inflict is rather limited? So, the question is, how can one maximize that gap?
don't tell me.
Exactly, being dropped from the peak of happiness would be truly painful, I thought.
You knew about the affair and pretended not to, just for that?
Just for that. I don't want to hear that from you, sis. Do you know how much pain I felt being betrayed by my fiancé? Do you understand what it was like for me to continue pretending to be engaged?
Then you shouldn't have. No, wait, how did you even find out about us? We made sure to hide it from you.
That's right. You, sis, didn't slip up at all. But you know, Edison once lost his tablet. I happened to find it. So, everything from your exchanges to your plans, I knew it all.
What? Edison, what did you lose?
I didn't mean to lose it on purpose. It just got lost somehow when I was out.
Then you should have told me right away.
If I did, Kayla would have definitely been mad, right?
Of course I'd be mad if you lost something that important.
Well, that's the story. I'll be claiming compensation for adultery from you too, so please be prepared to pay. Oh, and I've already consulted a lawyer.
Compensation. You talked to a lawyer.
You went that far.
While the two were shocked by my words, someone arrived.
Nice to meet you. I'm Noah, a lawyer.
Why? Why is there a lawyer here?
I had contacted him earlier, thinking it'd be better to deal with this directly.
So, I've come to discuss the matter of compensation with you too.
Calm down, Lisa. After everything that happened yesterday, Lisa isn't thinking straight. That must be it. Let's all just take a moment to calm down and then talk this through. If we do, I'm sure we can understand each other.
You see, we're way past that stage now. From now on, any communication with Miss Lisa will go through me.
Is that so? We can't even talk directly.
Typical Lisa. Going all out, aren't you?
Thanks. But sis, can I ask you one thing? Is the child really Edison's?
Of course it is. How could you say something so low, Lisa?
Why can't you just be happy for us? Why would I be happy about this? Besides, Edison is infertile.
What? You're saying I'm sterile? We've managed to have a child. How could that be possible?
Do you remember the bridal checkup we did? The results came in, and I've checked them, there's no mistake.
Hey, it's a lie, right?
Poor Edison. Lisa, why would you say that now? Your thoughtlessness has hurt Edison.
Don't mess with me. Don't try to deceive me. If I'm sterile, then whose child is in your stomach?
I told you, this child is yours. Believe me.
How can that be? I'm sterile, I can't have children.
Even if you're sterile, there's still a chance of pregnancy.
Really? Is that possible?
Normally it's not, and especially not for Edison.
I knew it was impossible. Kayla, how could you get my hopes up?
But this child is yours. Then the test results must be wrong.
As the two were embroiled in an ugly argument, someone else appeared.
Excuse me for interrupting your heated moment.
Huh. And who might you be?
I'm Noah's sister. What about it? So you must be Kayla, right? The wife of a man named Taro.
Huh? Taro? I divorced him. I'm not his wife anymore.
I see, so you're Kayla. I'll remember your face and name.
So what? Are you threatening me?
Well, it turns out you haven't officially divorced him yet. Taro asked me to tell you to repay his debts immediately.
Huh. Why do I have to pay his debts? Edison, do something. Help me.
Ha, I've got no obligation to help someone who cheated.
What? You're saying that?
I heard it's your extravagant spending that caused his debts. Clean up your own mess. That's the right thing to do.
No. Wait, let go. Where are you taking me?
To a place where you can clean up your mess properly. Just come quietly.
Sister, I'll be filing for compensation from her later, so I'll need your help.
Sure thing, she'll be staying with us for a while anyway. Just let me know.
No, what do you mean by staying? Stop. Don't take me away.
She's gone. Lisa. I was wrong. In the end, it's only you for me. So Lisa, can we start over again?
I finally understand what it means to have a head in the clouds. I refuse such a foolish offer. Pay the compensation and never show up in front of me again.
But, wait. You don't have to answer now. Just give it a bit more thought.
I pretended to be engaged to you just to bring you misery. My heart has long been cold, and I don't wish to see your face ever again. So, may you struggle with money for the rest of your life.
I've increased the compensation due to the wedding, so look forward to that.
It can't be! Why? How did it come to this?
And so, Edison walked away with a heavy heart and a gloomy face. Following that, with Noah's help, I filed for compensation from Edison and Kayla, including the costs for the ruined wedding ceremony. Edison, who already had no savings, ended up in significant debt to make the payments. Moreover, somehow his workplace caught wind of the incident, leading to his ostracization and eventual resignation. Kayla, on the other hand, was surrounded by people with sunglasses and perms at the place she was taken to and ended up voluntarily signing a labor contract. She was forced into doing tough, dirty, and dangerous jobs voluntarily. With the compensation payments piling up, she had no choice but to work from morning till night without a day off. Thus, Edison was burdened with a massive debt and a hopeless future, while Kayla could only focus on surviving each day. As for me,
And so, this case comes to a close.
is that so? Noah, you've been of great help for a long time.
Oh, I was just doing my job as a lawyer.
But, you even involved your sister this time. Really, I don't know how to thank you enough.
Wow. Well, my sister and I just hate injustices. We were quite enthusiastic about our work, you know?
It's kind of cool to hear you say that. How about this? If it's okay with you, I'd like to treat you and your sister sometime.
Thank you. But you really don't have to go to such lengths.
No, I insist. I want to express my gratitude, so please.
Paga. All right then. I'll mention it to my sister.
Since then, I've been spending my days leisurely at my parents' house. Even though I've caused quite a bit of trouble for my mother, she didn't seem to mind at all, making me realize once again how wonderful she truly is. Today, I was at a cafe for what was supposed to be our final meeting with Noah. Feeling a bit sad that it was all coming to an end, I somewhat boldly arranged a meal with both Noah and Mia. Surprisingly, I found myself thinking that we might be able to maintain a good relationship for a long time. And so, looking forward to that day, I took a step towards the unknown future with anticipation. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.